Okay, we're going to look at how to evaluate the derivative of y of a problem with multiple rules. And the example we're going to look at is y is equal to the square root of arctangent of x. Now first what you want to do is rewrite this. I'm not doing any derivatives or evaluating anything yet. I'm just going to rewrite it as arctangent of x all raised to the 1/2 power. Now I didn't change anything. Still means the same thing, but you want to put it as an exponent because remember from the basic rules of derivatives, the power rule is as follows. The derivative of x to the n. Remember the shortcut, you bring the exponent down and subtract 1 from the exponent. So it becomes nx of n minus 1. So if we look at the original problem here, we're going to treat this arctangent of x as the x here, and the 1/2 becomes your n. So first step of taking this derivative, y prime is equal to 1/2. Remember, you're going to bring the n down of arctangent of x. Then you subtract 1 from the exponent, so it becomes negative 1/2. Now that's the first part of doing this problem. The second part is the chain rule. Again, another rule of basic derivatives. If you want to take the derivative of a function inside of a function, in this case f of g of x, you do the derivative of the entire thing multiplied by the derivative of what's inside. So, again, going back to our original problem, the second half of this problem, I'm going to rewrite it down here. The second half, now that we took the derivative of the entire thing, which is this part here, we had to implement the power rule. Now we want to figure out the derivative of what's on the inside. And in this case, the inside is just the arctangent of x. That's going to be our g of x. So we're going to multiply, right, this multiplication here, multiply by the derivative of arctangent of x. Now, the derivative of the arctangent of x should be memorized as you learn the derivatives of inverse trig functions as 1 over 1 plus x squared. Now that right there is the derivative of arctangent x. And again, now you're going to have to implement another chain rule on this inside x. So you're going to multiply again the derivative of just the x. And remember, the derivative of x is just 1. So there you go. There's your derivative of the entire original problem. We can simplify this a little bit more if you need to. We can put all this. Remember, negative exponent you can put in the denominator now. And because it's raised to the 1/2 power, really that just means it's the square root. So you're going to rewrite it as just the square root of arctangent of x multiplied by the 1 over 1 plus x squared. And that will be your final answer.